Good evening. My name's Beth. I'm with the Somerset County Library. And this evening we are starting a series called Adulting 101, Imagine Your Money Smart Future. This is a series of financial literacy classes that are based on the FDIC Money Smart program. And this series will cover such topics as careers, paying bills, managing your money, credit cards, and paying for college. These classes are open to everyone from teens to adults, and you can join us online at our virtual personal enrichment meeting room on Tuesday nights through July 21st at 6 p.m. And we will post more details on Facebook for which classes are being presented each week. So, tying it in with our Summer Quest theme, which is Imagine Your Smart Money, or Imagine Your Story. Got smart money on the mind. Our Summer Quest theme is Imagine Your Story. We are inviting you to imagine what your dream job would be. And let me change my screen here. So let's take a few minutes and think about what is your dream job. So think about what are your interests, what excites you, what are you good at, what skills do you have, what do you want to do after high school or college, what is your dream job and why, what skills do you think are required for your dream job, and how do you think you could get the skills needed for your dream job? So just think about those questions for a few minutes, jot down a few notes for yourself. Okay, so tonight I'm going to show you a few online resources that you can use that can help you form an idea of what it is that you want to do for the rest of your life. Unfortunately, jobs are a part of every adult's life, and they take up a good bit of time, so you want to be doing something that you really enjoy doing. And we have a difference between a job, a career, and a profession. So a job is work that a person performs regularly in order to earn money. And sometimes you have to take whatever job you can find in order to pay your bills. So sometimes that might not be what you want to do at first. And I can tell you, it took a while before I got into the profession that I actually studied for. So I had to take whatever jobs I could find. And a career is a job or profession that a person holds for a long period of time. Now, profession is a type of job that requires special education, training, or skills. So like a doctor, nurse, teacher, even like a welder, anything that requires special skills would be a profession. Okay, so let's take a look at some online resources that we have available for you. And you can find some of the resources are available through our website. And if you go to somersetcolibrary.org, and if you go down to the Everyone tab, there's a long list of online resources that we have available for you. But you could also search this site, type in PA job resources and hit go. And you will come up with Pennsylvania job resources, which is where I am taking you now. And under Pennsylvania Job Resources, you'll find links to PA Career Link, Resume Builder, PA Workforce Statistics, PA Career Guide, Education Planner, and Occupational Outlook Handbook. And each of those has different information that can help you figure out what it is that you want to do, how to get the education that you need to get to the jobs that you want to do, and so forth. So, and Resume Builder will help you create that resume that will actually help you get the job that you're looking for. So we are going to look at the Pennsylvania Career Guide right now. And this is PDF that you can download. And it's a career guide. And you can see from the table of contents, one thing that they have in here is an interest assessment. So if you're not quite sure what it is that you want to do, there are different assessments that you can take that can help you find out where your interests lie or where your skills might be best used as far as finding a career that you would want to do. Has career in sports, occupational data bank, advantages of career and technical education, military training and careers, a to-do list for high school students, the cost of college, your resume, job application, networking and social media, the interview, and job search advice for older workers. So let's take a look at this interest assessment. That's down on page 6. And it says, planning for your future can be difficult. Where do you even begin? There's a lot of different careers out there. So how do you figure out what it is that you want to do? And the first step can always be to evaluate your own likes and dislikes and find out what types of jobs fit your personality. So that's why they've created this assessment to help you find out which career would be a good fit for you. And their goal is to find a rewarding job or career that uses your unique set of skills, talents, and abilities. And of course we can't see this on our screen, but if you wanted to, you could download this yourself and print out this page or the pages so you can do this assessment for yourself at home. And it has things like, are you practical, mechanically inclined, shy or modest, reliable, a nature lover, athletic? And you would just check off the things that apply to you. Can you work on cars, solve mechanical problems, start a campfire, read a blueprint, fix electronic equipment? And again, just check off the things that relate to you. You total up how many checks you get. And to be honest, there are no wrong answers. And then you would move on to the next step to count using your totals, identify the 3 letters that have the highest scores and record them in the spaces below. And then you would just continue going from there. And they give you a couple possibilities of careers that may be of interest for you. And then you could go and do more research into those careers and find out if that is something that you actually want to do or not. There is also, you go to bls.gov/OOH/ the Occupational Outlook Handbook from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. And this will give you information about different careers. Let's see there. I think this one is the one that has one of these sites that I looked at also had an assessment tool that you could use. and it's pretty much similar to the other one. And when you get down to the end, it gives you like a list of different careers that you would be that they think that you would be suited for. It's either this one or the next one that we're going to look for or look at. Okay. So, let's see, where were we? Okay, I think it might have been Career Outlook. No, it's an online magazine. Anyhow, it's on one of these websites. But you can get more information about the different careers. You can search for a career that you are interested in. If you're interested in going into teaching, let's click on T. And you can see different careers beginning with T. Teacher's assistant, teacher's aide. Whereas they don't have teachers themselves. Okay, let's go back. Education, training, and library. So here we go, kindergarten and elementary school teachers. So we could learn more about what the job is. Kindergarten and elementary school teachers instruct young students in basic subjects in order to prepare them for future schooling. And they require a bachelor's degree. And it gives a median pay. Now, median pay doesn't necessarily mean that is what you are going to pay. Some places may pay less and some places may pay a whole lot more. It's just sort of like the middle ground between the highest and the lowest. You can go through and, like, a preschool teacher only requires an associate's degree. So you can get an idea of the different professions that are available. And then we go to career and career information. This is careeronestop.org. And here it is. Explore careers assessments. Occupational profile, skills matcher, compare occupations. I think it was skills matcher that, yeah, it tells you, you tell them about your skills and then they'll show you different career options that might be a good fit for you. So these are some online resources that you should explore and get an idea of the types of careers that are out there. There are probably careers that you haven't even thought about that once you read about them and be like, yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think I'd enjoy doing that. And like I said, you want to do something that you'll enjoy. I think that's the most important thing about finding a career. Okay. So let me change my screen here again. We'll go back to our slides. Okay, so now when you're looking for a job or a career, you don't necessarily just want to think about the salary. You want to think about some of the benefits that the employer can give you as well. And benefits can be different things. A lot of times people will think of benefits as just like health care and a retirement plan. But benefits can also include such things as a wellness program, childcare and tuition reimbursements, maybe discounts on products and services. If you work in a store or something, they'll probably give you an employee discount. You could get vacation days, or you may work someplace where they offer you flexible working hours. So that would be something to think about. What benefits would be the most important to you and why? And some employer benefits that are available. Health insurance. With health insurance through an employer, you can generally get health insurance at a reduced rate than you would if you had to buy it out of pocket on your own. Flexible spending accounts are tax or accounts where money is set aside for you before the taxes are taken out of your account, or taxes are taken out of your paycheck. And that's tax-free money that's set aside for an employee to be used for out-of-pocket medical expenses. Retirement accounts. If you have an employer that offers you a 401k, a lot of times they'll contribute something to that 401k, and you're able to take some of your salary and have them put it directly into that account as well. And that can add up over time, especially if you start when you're younger, that you can have a really nice retirement fund by the time you're ready to retire. Life insurance, and then you said some of the extras might be child care, relocation expenses, tuition reimbursement, and so forth. Okay, so looking at your paycheck, when you first get a paycheck, you might be a little shocked at, hey, I worked 40 hours, I'm getting paid $15 an hour. I should be getting $600 every week. Yeah. Then you look at this check here and it says $466.34. And it's like, hey, what's up with that? There are a lot of things that come out of your paycheck before you actually get it. So this amount here is your gross income. That's the earned money before taxes or any other deductions are taken out of your paycheck. And this is your net income, which is your take-home pay. And as you can see, it can be quite different. And you can see you get taxes are taken out for, I believe that is Medicare, Social Security tax, federal taxes that are taken out, and then you get state taxes taken out. And then if you do opt in for things like health insurance, you might have some money taken out of your account out of your pay for that. As I said, your retirement account, a little bit will be taken out and put into your retirement account. So these are just things to think about here. Okay, and going on, we'll talk about career or education choices. Now, not all careers require the same type of education. As we saw when we were looking at the career handbook, different careers require different levels of education. And that's not to say that one type of career is better than another just because it doesn't require the same amount of education. There are many different opportunities and choices available in selecting a career path. And there are different directions that you can take after high school, which include going directly into the workforce, a 2- or 4-year college, an apprenticeship, joining a branch of the military, or becoming an entrepreneur. And there is no one right path that everyone has to take. Everyone has unique values, goals, passions, dreams, and skills. So whatever path you need to take to get you to where you have to go, that's the path for you. Just because somebody else is taking a different path, that doesn't mean you have to take that path as well. So depending on what you want to do, if you go into the military, they may provide you with the education that you need in order to get you further along in your education. And they might require you to serve with them for so many years, but at the end you'll have your education and you won't have to pay for that. Some careers you can go directly into that field and do the work, and you're working and earning that income and you're good to go. Other careers may require that you have a college degree. Some may require a master's degree. It all depends on what it is that you want to do. So just take the time and invite you to think about these things. And let me share this handout. Okay, I do have handouts. If anyone is interested in them, you can just email me at the library, and I'll put my email address into the chat box. But you can start exploring careers. And as I showed you in the workbooks earlier, for different careers, you'll get a job description, find out what sort of training and education is required, and they'll give you like the average income. So you can sort of get an idea of how well your career choice might support you. And then career research. So once you've decided what it is that you want to do, what your dream job is, or maybe you have one or two different careers that you might be interested in, go ahead and make a list, what it is you like to do. And then for each of those careers, write in what the job description is. Then for each of those careers, write down what training or education is required, and then what the average income would be. And if you have more than one career that you're interested in, that might help you narrow down what it is that you want to actually do. And then making choices. So based on your current interests, this suggests that you select 3 different paths to employment from the following. So you have 2-year college, 4-year college, apprenticeship, military, direct to workforce, and entrepreneur. And then next, write down career opportunities that interest you that can be achieved by following each path. So if you want to go to college, what careers require you to have a degree? If you want to just go through an apprenticeship, what careers would be an option for you through an apprenticeship, and so forth. And that is everything that we have to cover today. So I invite you to remember to check out the resources that are available for you through the web. And where are we? Yeah, there we go. So remember, we have the resources available for you on our website. And we have Vocations and Careers Collection, which is a collection of journals and magazines to help you in your research for a job. Learn about institution or higher level of institution that you need for learning, job search, and maintaining a career. PA Forward tools and the Pennsylvania Job Resources, which is what we looked at earlier. And just take the time, explore each of those different resources, explore the Pennsylvania Career Guide, and take a look at the Occupational Outlook Handbook available through the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics and Career One Stop. And just start thinking about what is it that you want to do with the rest of your life. And that's it for tonight. We'll see you next time. Bye.